Hello everyone, this is Sagarika from Campus Technology, portfolio company of Times Internet. So before I start, let me just share my screen. So here we are. So today we'll be talking about SEMrush, the advantages of using SEMrush for your marketing uh, tasks and how you can use SEMrush through creating accounts, etc. So before we begin, we'll just take a quick glance at what SEMrush is. So, is your competition beating you really badly in search results? Don't worry, there are plenty of things you can do about it. You can conduct research on your competitors, analyze their content marketing strategy, figure out why they get so much more traffic than you. And what does SEMrush do in such a case? And how would it help your content marketing? SEMrush is an SEO tool that does your keyword research, tracks the keyword strategy your competition uses, runs an SEO audit of your blog, looks for backlinking opportunities, and lots more. Internet marketers all over the world trust SEMrush. It is also used by a number of businesses, big and small. Major companies such as Apple, Amazon, Samsung, Forbes use this too. SEMrush has a massive database of over 20 billion keywords and 808 million domains crawled. It tracks things like the organic position of a domain or landing URL on Google's SERPs, which means the search engine results pages, copies of AdWords ads and their positions, and much more. So here we have some of the features of SEMrush. SEMrush helps in keyword research, content marketing, social media management, market analysis, competitor analysis, and on page SEO. As you can see, we have a lot of things which are provided by SEMrush. So, we'll take an understanding of each one of this. So, firstly, we have keyword research. So, what is keyword research? Keyword research basically means searching for the proper word that would attract and reach your target audience. The SEMrush toolkit offers you several ways to gather the best keywords. Good basics never fail, and traditional keyword research is where you should start. Some of the quick steps that you can take are: you can get a quick analysis, build a keyword master list, or find your competitive edge. Keyword overview is the easiest way to get a quick analysis of your keywords. A comprehensive summary of all major keyword metrics, volume, CPC, competition, and paid search, top ranking pages, ad copy, and much more. Keyword magic tool. So basically, there's a tool known as keyword magic, which is a powerful tool for an in depth keyword analysis and for building terrific master lists. You can explore your niche and find semantically related long tail keywords broken down into topic specific subgroups. You can explore the suggested groups and subgroups of related topics to find niche long tails and ideas for your PPC and ad groups. Sort groups by volume or by number of keywords. You should always exclude groups that you don't need with an eye icon. Bear in mind that all advanced filters you have applied will also apply to the list of topics. Spay You should pay special attention to the match modifiers, allowing you to broaden your or narrow down the keyword selection to your liking. Make use of the question filters, which will help you get the right keywords. Keyword difficulty. As you all probably know, you won't be able to rank highly for every keyword in your master list right away. You need to choose wisely where you put your efforts first. Hence comes the keyword difficulty metric. This metric index is a percentage ranging from 1 to 100%. The higher it is, the harder it would be to outrank your competition in organic search results. Keyword difficulty will estimate how hard it will be to organically outrank your competitors for a given keyword. You'll find this metric as a column in nearly every SEMrush report listing keywords as KD percentage. To analyze keyword difficulty in bulk, you can enter up to 100 keywords at a time in the keyword overview report. Next, we come to content marketing. So, as you can see, there's a picture depicting what content marketing is, and I have listed down 5 points telling you about the various helps that you can get from effective content marketing. So, basically, content marketing is the process of creating and distributing content online, usually to support a large marketing strategy. Marketing, which means advertising strategy. Its goal is to increase your visibility online and foster relationships with your target audience in a way that is entertaining, helpful, and informative. Great content allows you to hold on to your visitors, capture leads, sell products, and create a positive association with respect to your brand. Let me give you a brief idea of great content marketing strategy that mostly works for every brand. You will build your own community of loyal customers who keep returning. A good content marketing strategy helps you as an authority in your niche. It also helps you engage with your customers and get constant feedback. It generates quality content which can do wonders for your SEO. So, how does SEMrush help you with that? First of all, SEMrush helps you find more effective keywords. Your keyword strategy should be the bedrock of your content. Keywords are how your customers find you, and SEMrush can empower you in finding the right keyword. With its amazing amount of SEO intelligence, you can be using the SEMrush Keyword Magic tool where you can find and target the keyword phrases likely to get you the most search traffic. SEMrush can help you find different keyword variations associated with a particular root word, helping to better understand how people actually search online. You can find monthly search volume, average cost per click, which is also referred to as CPC, how many URLs appear in the results for a keyword, top ranking sites for a keyword, etc. Content marketers face more than their fair share of challenges, including strategic analysis, ideation, content creation, optimization, distribution, etc. Because of all this, content creation can be a chaotic process. Often, content is created simply for the sake of creating more content. Processes fall by the wayside, and we end up with results that are neither predictable nor measurable. If you establish a solid workflow, use data to make your content decisions, and automate some of your efforts, you can create better content more efficiently. The SEMrush content marketing platform can help you efficiently. So let us know how. It will help you auditing your existing content. A content audit is a process by which you evaluate all of the content in your library on a predefined segment so that you can better understand how it's performing, where your content weaknesses lie, and which next steps you should take with your content strategy. Performing a regular content audit is crucial for any content marketer who wants to stay on top of the game. It can help you identify existing pieces that could potentially bring you better results when updated. Updating your content often requires less effort than creating new pieces of content and can earn you more visibility. In fact, studies suggest that updating and repurposing old content can increase organic traffic by up to 100%. Using instruments like the SEMrush content audit tool can help save time by automating this process, giving you all the data you need to move forward and build a solid content strategy. The content audit tool takes a deep dive into your site's content and essential data. To use it, you will first need to select the subfolders you want to audit. SEMrush finds this info in your sitemap.xml file. Alternatively, you can manually upload a list of URLs you'd like to audit. Once you run the content audit, it will report back on factors that could be impacting your content's success, such as date when your content was last updated, web pages HTTP code, each page's metadata, which includes title, meta description, and heading 1, the author, the number of words in the text, the number of backlinks linking to an article, etc. Secondly, SEMrush would help you to identify content that needs to be updated, rewritten, or deleted. Identifying content that you need to spend time working on is the primary goal of content audit. The content audit tool breaks this down into four main categories, mainly rewrite or remove, which includes pages that most urgently need to be redone or deleted entirely. Secondly, need to update, which includes pages that don't need a total rewrite but may need a significant update. Quick review, which includes pages that need attention, such as smaller scale tweaks or updates. And finally, poor content, pages that are too short and need more content. You can find these within the content sets section in your content audit. Each set is customizable according to your needs and preferred workflow. For example, you could set filters based on when each category was most recently updated, the amount of traffic the page receives, the word count, and more. If you prefer a more hands on approach, you can also review your content manually to find the pages most need which are most need of updates. If you choose to do this, the first step is to identify your goals and which metric is most relevant to each goal. SEMrush also helps finding ideas for creating new content. Once you have gathered the data you need from the content audit tool and improved upon your existing content, the next step is to brainstorm ideas for the types of new posts you like to write. Strong ideas for new content come from trending topics, related search queries to your target keywords, recent articles everyone is talking about or sharing, and common questions. All of these can provide essential insight into what your audience is interested in the most. You could choose to do this research manually by exploring what content your competitors and peers are putting out and how it resonates with your audience, or you could automate the process. Here's how you can use it. Enter a topic you want to explore into the topic research tool. Choose if you want to narrow by country, region, or city. Review the popular related topics, questions, and article titles suggested by the tool. When exploring topics, you're free to choose the most comfortable view: cards, a list, an overview, or just a mind map. Once you have entered all your search criteria and narrowed it down, you can sort the results few different ways depending on your priority. By volume to view the most popular topics first, by difficulty to see the keywords that are the hardest or easiest to rank for, by topic efficiency to find topics with higher research volume and lower difficulty. Once you find a suggested topic you are interested in, select it to view titles, questions, and related searches. After curating your list of topics to cover, you can also use the topic research tool to structure your content. Try using suggested questions to build out your articles and even to get ideas for your headlines. It will also help you to analyze your competitors' content. Check for content gaps between you and your competitors. A content gap is anything your competitors are covering, especially if it's getting a lot of attention and success that is missing from your website. This can be an excellent source of new ideas for your content plan because you already know there's a relevant audience interested in it. One way to analyze your competitors' content is to enter their domain into the topic research tool along with your target keyword. This will show you all the topics your competitor is writing about that appear in the top 100 of Google's search results. SEMrush also boosts the efficiency of your content plan. The topic efficiency metric is especially useful here because it shows you which topics will bring you strong results with less effort on your part. By prioritizing highly efficient content, you can help your team be more productive without compromising on quality or results. Topic research is also useful for developing content hubs. A content hub contains specially curated content around a specific topic. Since topic research generates suggestions based on your seed keyword, you can quickly collect related content ideas to build out a hub or content cluster. You can also create an optimized content brief. SEO is one of the most efficient channels to make your content visible for your target audience. It is not easy, however, to reach Google's top 10 results, right? So it's important to make SEO part of your content strategy. One way to ensure all your new content is SEO friendly is to create an optimized content brief. A content brief provides writers with all the information they need to write an SEO friendly article. It helps you to make sure your writers truly understand the task at hand, including not just what you want them to write about, but also the specific keywords you're trying to target, your main competitors, and the strategy you want to use. Some of the main information you might want to include in an SEO friendly content brief includes important keywords to target, target word count and complexity, information about content structure, and finally, suggested page elements, which includes a video. Next, we come to social media management. What do we mean by social media management? Social media management is the strategic use of social media to grow audiences and revenue. It helps you achieve brand goals in marketing, sales, and customer service. On the right hand side, you can see some of the most famous social media sites that we are using: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, WhatsApp, etc. Social media managers often share some core responsibilities. And what are they? They include developing a good social media strategy, create and post social media content, create and managing social media ads, engaging with followers and influencers, and analyze and report on metrics. Some businesses have a dedicated social media manager or a team handling these activities. Others outsource to freelancers or social media marketing agencies. So, why do you think social media management is important? Well, social media management is important because platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram present huge revenue opportunities to brands, and they're free to use. Around 4.8 billion people use social media, and they engage with brands in various ways. They view content, click ads, ask questions. If you don't use social media, there's a high probability that you would miss out on valuable opportunities to reach out to your target audience. You can manage social media using native tools, that is, the tools available on social platforms themselves. But many businesses prefer to use a third party social media management tool. These make it easier, quicker, and much more efficient to handle multiple accounts at a time. Because they bring everything together in one place, they also provide additional insights into guide your social media strategy. So, what do you think is one of the main factors in social media management? One of the foremost uh, idea behind social media management is choosing the right platform. You can manage social media accounts on one or more platforms. Depending on your target audience, on your brand value, on the type of customers you need, you can choose which platform you would like to use. It can be Facebook, it can be Instagram, it can be LinkedIn, it can be Snapchat, etc. Some of the tips that you can follow for social media management are starting small, playing to your strengths, picking similar platforms, and doing a trial run. So, do I mean by starting small? I mean that it's always better to manage one platform well than several platforms poorly. Starting with one or two accounts and building your brand's social media presence over time is the best way to lead your brand. This reduces the risk of spreading yourself too thin. Playing your strengths. This means starting out on platforms you're familiar with and sticking to content formats you're best at. For example, most people find text posts a little easier than creating videos. So you can start by that. You can also pick similar platforms. Repurposing content across multiple platforms can save your time. So pick platforms that will be easy to cross post to. And finally, you should run a trial. As a test, create a week's worth of content for the platform you're considering. This should give you a good idea of the resources required and the kind of posts that are usually made. Social media management through the use of SEMrush also helps you to create and optimize your profiles, which includes the various social media handles. Optimizing your profile would include selecting a perfect profile picture that would illuminate your brand's values, writing a short description which appears on the social media website, and it should align with your brand's values and goals. Finally comes verification. Most social media platforms display a verified badge on verified profiles, which could build trust with your users. And don't forget about the privacy settings to protect your content. The key to success on any kind of social media platform is posting high quality content. Content your target audience, which finds helpful, interesting, and entertaining. You should plan your social content to earn followers and turn them into loyal customers. Next, we come to market analysis. Among market analysis, we have two parts. One is Market Explorer and Traffic Analytics. SEMrush as a tool has two tools in it for market analysis. One is Market Explorer, one is Traffic Analytics. So, what are the benefits of using Market Explorer? So, Market Explorer helps you to identify traffic trends, helps you generate traffic strategies, familiarizes you with audience interests, exposes you to relevant sites, and helps you evaluate custom market. By using the Market Explorer, you can get an instant competition overview by entering just one website. You can study more than your direct competition. You can see the full lists of websites competing for online visibility in your niche. You would also be able to pinpoint the domains that jeopardize your entire entered website's popularity the most. Traffic trends, you can make a clear evaluation of the total market versus the chosen competitor. You would observe the peaks and declines in the total market traffic. You would be able to discover the market volatility season by season. You would get to know any possible shift in demand by a single look at the changes in the volume of traffic and compare the dynamics of one company's website traffic to the total market metrics. Concerning the various traffic generation strategies, SEMrush helps you break down the total market's digital marketing mix. It helps you compare it to the chosen player's traffic generation strategy. You would be able to benchmark a selected website's growth in specific channels to the market standards. Next, we come to traffic analytics. And under it, we have few common names like traffic volume, website audience insights, exploring a competitor's campaigns, assessing website performance, and bulk traffic analysis. So, traffic volume, what do we mean by that? By traffic volume, we mean SEMrush would help you analyze any company's website performance and dynamics. You would be able to compare traffic volume of your competitors or potential partners. You could easily monitor trends and learn the desktop versus mobile traffic ratio and user engagement. By website audience insights, we mean you would be able to compare your competitor's audience with yours. You would evaluate the potential growth prospects and discover users' preferences. You would also find platforms to connect with potential clients. You would also assess your competitors' campaigns by determining top products and services on a competitor's websites. You would identify the most popular blogs and content topics and create relevant co-marketing assets for partners' platforms. Next, we come to competitor analysis. So, what is competitor analysis? Competitor analysis is a foundation of digital marketing. If you know who your biggest competitors are, you can gather insights into what they do well and build your own strategy to outperform them, right? And how would SEMrush help you? SEMrush basically offers six main reports to find competitors based on the following criteria. Firstly, organic competitors report, which is basically based on shared organic keyword rankings. Secondly, backlinks competitors report, including shared backlinks. Thirdly, paid search competitors report, which is based on shared paid keyword strategies and rankings. PLA competitors report, based on shared Google Shopping keyword rankings. Position tracking competitors to discovery, and finally, Market Explorer. You can use the organic research competitors report to see all the websites that frequently compete with your site for website traffic on organic search results. If you want to improve SEO, this will show you your site's top SEO competitors that you need to worry about. The report is usually very simple. Just enter your domain name in the search bar, making sure you are using the organic search, and find the competitors tab. And SEMrush will list all of the sites that compete for the same keywords as the queried domain based on common keywords and having similar total organic count. Backlinks competitors, you could use the backlinks competitors report to find the websites that have the most shared referring domains in their backlink profile as your site. The reasons you would want to know your competitors based on backlinks is if you want to improve your SEA with link building. You can also go for the paid search competitors, for which you have to go to the advertising research competitors report to find the websites that are competing with your site the most among Google's PPC Google Ads results. This report works similarly to the organic research competitors report in that it measures competition level of websites by their shared keywords and similarity in total keyword count. Another way to find advertising competitors is with PLA Competitors Report. PLA stands for Product Listings Ads, and this report will show you which sites are competing with your site the most among Google shopping results. Now, if you don't have any rankings yet, but you have a list of target keywords, you can find out who your top competitors for those keywords will be by setting up a position tracking campaign. For this, you have to create a project for your domain, go to position tracking, and start the new campaign. Add your target keywords and location to start the tool. For any kind of help, you can read the configuring position track map. You have to navigate to the competitor's discovery tab and monitor the domains that appear in this report over time. These are the sites currently with the most visibility for your list of target keywords in the selected location. Next, we have on-page SEO. So for on-page SEO, we mainly have three criteria, that is site audit, on-page SEO checker, and log file analyzer. So you can track and progress and automate SEO audit reports. You could compare the crawls by improving your website's health requires which constant attention. These SEMrush SEO audit reports help monitor your website to make sure that its site health is improving and you can catch up all upcoming issues before they become trouble. You can also report check everything that you post on your website. You can schedule a weekly technical SEO audit, and the SEO audit tool will automatically start crawling your website. You will get a notification in your inbox when it is finished. Check reports regularly and monitor if the number of issues found is shrinking. Remember to look at your site's position with the position tracking tool. Are your rankings getting higher? If they are, you are on the right SEO track. Next, we come to the advantages of using SEMrush. Firstly, productive keyword research. SEMrush has the magic tool which helps you to the more effective keyword for yourself. SEMrush helps you find different variations of keywords with different root words, helping you to better understand how people actually search online. Secondly, you would be able to evaluate the site performance. Before evaluating your competitors, it is important that you first understand your own site and where it currently stands. With SEMrush, you can take a deep dive into your site's performance in just a few clicks. SEMrush's domain overview tool gives you a snapshot of your current organic and paid traffic, backlinks, performance in search, and more. SEMrush can also analyze trends over time and even see how you are ranking on Google for specific keywords on a real time basis. Thirdly, you would be able to investigate your competition. Out of over a billion websites out there, some of them might not be so different from yours. That's why it's important to stay aware of the competitors and how they are doing and what they are doing. SEMrush's organic research tool can give you a deeper look at your competitors. You would be able to find out which keywords generate most of the traffic. Using the keyword gap tool, SEMrush can also compare your keyword profile with the competition to identify gaps in their strategy and yours own. You would also be able to generate new content ideas. SEMrush is a great tool for brainstorming new content ideas for your blog. For example, if you enter the keyword content marketing into SEMrush's topic research tool, you'll find many more highly efficient and trending subtopics like pain points, content marketing strategy, marketing techniques, and so on. Beneath each subtopic, you'll also find examples of how others have covered the topic, along with how well each headline resonates with its audience and popular questions you might want to answer. You could use this information to create unique content that truly speaks to your audience and listens to them. Through SEMrush, you would also be able to create writer and SEO friendly templates. Once you have decided what topics you are about to write, SEMrush can automatically create an SEO optimized content template to help your writers craft more successful content easily. You would simply need to enter your target keywords into the SEO content template and leave SEMrush to do the rest. SEMrush also helps you track your past and current rankings. Well, it's not enough to just target the new keywords. You have also got to stay abreast of your current rankings, right? And SEMrush can automatically track your performance on the keywords that are the most important to your brand. SEMrush's position tracking tool can automatically keep an eye on your performance overall, including your average position, traffic, and ranking distribution trends. It can also help you identify which keywords are improving or declining. With a Guru subscription, you can even track performance across multiple devices and locations down to the postal code. With SEMrush, you can also learn from your wins and losses. Then you can incorporate any declining keywords into your SEO strategy to bring those rankings back up. You will also be able to analyze your competitors' competition. SEMrush does more than just help you analyze your competitions. It can also find their competitors. More specifically, SEMrush's organic research tool finds all the websites that are ranking well for a similar set of keywords. Then it tells you how much traffic each site received from the top 20 keywords. SEMrush also helps you analyze and maintain your existing traffic. Lastly, we come to the disadvantages of SEMrush. While the pros of using SEMrushes are a lot more, there are just a few disadvantages of SEMrush. Mainly, traffic analytics data which isn't always accurate. The traffic data you get with SEMrush is a rough estimation only. While it's more accurate than most other tools tested, it's best to avoid relying on this data for critical decisions. Secondly, the data given out by SEMrush covers only Google. One of SEMrush's biggest drawbacks is that only gives you data from Google. If you want data from any other search engines like YouTube, Bing, etc., you may be better off using another platform. And lastly, their UI is a little cluttered. SEMrush is usually not a very difficult tool to use, but it's just that there's so much data and so many features crammed in it that it can be sometimes a little hard for beginners to start. So, we have learned about how SEMrush can be incorporated in your daily marketing activities, the advantages of using SEMrush, and the disadvantages, followed by the various types of tools that come under SEMrush, helping you with content marketing, social media management, keyword research, etc. So that's it from my side. I hope you all enjoyed my video. Thank you for listening.